Hey guys, it's Sarah. I'm here today with a book tag called the Springtime Beauty Book Tag. Spring is my favorite season, so I had to do this book tag. This tag was created by Novels and Nonsense, and I will link to her video down below. You should check out her channel anyway because she's awesome and she has really cool videos. Okay, the first question is Spring Sun. The days are getting longer and the sun is starting to shine. Name a book that fills you with hope. For this, I am going to say Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. I don't have my copy of this currently. I'm pretty sure I lent it to someone. I have a really bad habit of lending my books to people and then I don't get them back. But I've borrowed books from people that I have not returned as well. So I guess it's a karma thing. Anyway, I really love Walt Whitman, and I love Leaves of Grass. First poem, Song of Myself, in particular, is one of my favorite poems. And Leaves of Grass, you know, it feels like a very springtime book. You read some Walt Whitman in the spring, it's good times. Okay, the next question is Crocuses and Tulips. Spring flowers are starting to sprout everywhere. Name an author or a series you just discovered that you want to start or read more of. Earlier this year, I read The Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales. This was a really cool book that I enjoyed. It was kind of a coming-of-age, young adult contemporary about this girl who's sort of an outcast, and she kind of finds herself through music. She starts DJing at this underground indie dance club, and she befriends some of the other outcasts there. Anyway, I really loved her writing style, and I'd really like to check out her other books. The next question is A Cool Breeze. The days are getting warmer, but are still nice and cool. Name a character that was like a breath of fresh air. For this, I'm going to say Levi from Fangirl by Rainbow Brow. The main character, Kath, in this book is very, very awkward and introverted, a lot like I am. And when she goes to college, she feels really out of place and she doesn't really know how to fit in. And when she meets Levi, he's just a very comforting personality. He's very nice and, you know, outgoing. And because I feel like I can relate to Kath so much, he felt like a breath of fresh air to me because as an introverted kind of awkward person, when I am in a new situation where I feel really awkward and out of place, it's always nice to meet the one person who makes you feel comfortable and kind of goes out of their way to be nice to you. So that's why I would say Levi was a breath of fresh air. The next question is Blossoming Trees. All the trees are bursting with spring color. Show some book covers that remind you of spring. Alright, so Amanda Palmer, The Art of Asking, which I have not read yet, but she's holding a flower. So that's very spring to me, I think. And Memoirs of an Imaginary Friend by Matthew Dix, which I also have not read yet. But look, there's like a field and, you know, it looks very spring. I think this is probably the most spring-looking cover that I have. The next question is T-shirts and shorts. With warmer weather comes cooler clothing. What is your favorite shortest book? I really liked The Giver by Lois Lowry, and this book is really short. You can easily finish it in one sitting. And it goes very fast, too. I think this is the first book that took the dystopian kind of genre that George Orwell and people like that were doing and put it into a young adult context. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like this is a book that every young adult dystopian book that has come out in the past 5 or 10 years is probably influenced by. The next question is Spring is the time for new beginnings. What series are you hoping to start this year? For this, I'm going to say Cinder by Marissa Meyer, which is the first book in the Lunar Chronicles. I've had this book on my shelf for a while. It's a young adult futuristic retelling of Cinderella where she is a cyborg. So that sounds pretty cool, and I've been meaning to read this book forever. Hopefully I will be able to get to it soon. And the last question is springtime beauty. What are some of your favorite spring flowers? I really like daffodils. I think they're very pretty, and I like violets as well. Are those spring flowers? Probably. I'm not very knowledgeable about plants, but I really like violets and daffodils. Alright, that was the Springtime Beauty book tag. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see videos about books or writing, or even the occasional music video. I haven't done one of those in a while, but you know, you never know. I might put up a cover of some song at some point this year. Or I might write a new song. I might write a song about books and writing. Now that's not likely, but could happen. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.